at the cafe on a lovely Friday morning. And what we're going to be doing today is, as you can see by the title, we'll be speaking about our 2 month in review. So, telling you all about what's been happening, all the things we've experienced, all the new updates on what's happened here, the what do you call it? The well, improvements that have been made as well. Because as you know, we with a starting up kind of business, we see all the things that were working and weren't working, and we can improve on and all kind of stuff. So we're going to be chatting with you guys all about that momentarily, and yeah, so you can be standing. Might as well imagine yourself standing here in front of the cafe, about to have a walkabout with us and chat with us about what's been happening here. We have even today, funnily enough, we've gotten our menus today. So we're going to be showing those off momentarily as well. And Sean will be joining us in a second. Oh, no.
Quite aptly that I joined there because the phone call comes through. Any case, guys. Yeah, so I wasn't quite sure or able to hear what Mikey was saying while I was making my way out of the live stream studio. But hello to you all, and thank you very much for those that have joined in. I left my phone in the stream studio now, so I can't see who's watching, and I can't respond immediately. I'll obviously open up my phone when we've moved inside. So again, hey, my name is Jean Duplessis, and I am the other CodeBro. Hence, now you guys have seen the CodeBros again. If Mikey didn't mention it, this whole point of the video is literally just to chat about everything that has happened in the past 2 months at the cafe. We're going to do a quick pan over, and we know the picture is very bright. We're just going to do a quick pan over the outside of what the cafe looks like when it's quiet. If you've wondered what the cafe looks like when it's empty and quiet, you finally get a chance to see it. It is not often that this happens, so we thought we would jump upon the opportunity, take the time, sit down with you guys instead of running around and attending to everybody's whims, which we love doing. Please do not misunderstand what I'm saying. We love it, but we just don't get the chance to do this kind of thing and connect with everybody, and answer certain questions and have a just chat about everything that has happened in the past 2 months. So yes, we've made it through 2 months of CodeBro Cafeanism. That is a word right now. Cool. So I'm going to quickly step out of frame. I'm going to give Mikey the microphone again. I'm going to pan out, and then we're going to move inside, sit down, and carry on with our chat.
So we'll be moving over on the left-hand side. We'll be able to see the lounge area, or specifically that side would be where the consoles are. And then over here we've got the door open. You can see the lounging area. We've kind of shifted the couches around a little bit to give it a different feel. And now you can see we've also got more benches on the outside. So we've got some more seating area on the outside for when it's hot. And I'm not sure if you'll be able to see when you pan back, because we've got some heaters as well to prepare for winter. I think that, yeah, there you can see it over there. I better put my phone on silent so the ringing doesn't happen again. Noob mistakes, that's what that is. There we go, cool. And now I can also have a look at the stream, because we will be answering some questions and everything when we get to sit down as well. Okay, I'm making sure I don't have any... Yes, there's no sound. Cool. Hey, I won't be making that mistake again. Cool, so let's head on through to the cafe and out of the bright sunlight, and we can sit down and have our chat. Not fall over myself there. My word. And somebody has just arrived as well. Maybe they can join us for the stream. It's cool. everything looking good there. Let me have a look. Now I can get my phone out as well, so I can answer anybody who has said hello. There's a possibility. Yeah, there we go. I'm seeing myself sit down now. That's funny. Let me send a heart. There we go. Cool. Alrighty. So, yeah. Welcome. That sounds give me a fright. Cool. Yeah. So my brother's just quickly helping out some customers. So we will be having a chat in a moment. He's busy showing off the menu to them now as well. Oh, hold on. I'm being given phone calls here. It's fine. I'm sure they can wait. No stress. Got you guys here as well. So, yeah. I think have I already welcomed you to this specific section? If not, then welcome. And I'm sure you can see this over here. I don't know if my brother wants to do the honors or if I should just while he's helping out the customers, but well, this is our official menu now. As you can see, we've got the logo on the back, and then you flip it over and there's our full rundown of all the things that we offer. So all of the people who have come before asking if we have a physical menu that we can give out so that they can read and see what we've got, because we've got the menus up on the videos, but well, you know, it takes a while to scroll through to the sections that you might be waiting for to actually read and see what we've got on offer. But there's the menus. We have a whole bunch by the tables as well, and we've got by the counter as well. So if you ever need, then Roberto will be more than happy to give an extra one if more questions arise about our foods, or if you're curious about the different kinds of soft drinks that we have on offer. Because now they're all there. Now you can see especially what we've been stocking up in the fridges. So yeah, and the pizzas as well. We've literally got everything there now. So now you don't have to worry too much about having to wait for the screens to get to the areas on the menu that you'd like to see. Yes, there we go. My brother also just told me now. Also, because we've had to update so many stuff with the menu, we haven't been able to actually keep the app up to date on our menu. So we've been just so busy. It's true. So true. Like you were saying now, every time we get a new food item idea, specifically for the pizzas, it's just we don't get the opportunity, or at least the chance to update our app's menu, because it just gets so crazy. The menus have been flying off of the, can you call them shelves in the oven? Quite regularly. The pizzas. Did I say menu? The menus fly off the shelves. Yeah, that as well. They will be soon. Great. So, there we go. Got the menu sorted out on the table right there. Let me put that back in its little spot. And we'll be... what else should I speak about? We've got a whole bunch of stuff has actually changed since our last... I think the last video we did was the Meet the Team video, and we wanted to do a one month video as well, but like I've been hammering on about, it's just gotten so crazy busy. You guys have been absolutely fantastic coming through and visiting, and you know, it's a shame that we don't often get the chance to actually sit down with you guys and chat. So it just, like I'm saying, you guys have been absolutely fantastic coming through and visiting, and we're getting to meet new people. So it's really cool. And then we also get the privilege of helping you guys, giving you guys some fantastic food and absolutely amazing milkshakes. Milkshakes are some of my favorites. Specifically, it's a hard one. I think I still am quite a fan of the chocolate cookie, and I know a lot of others would say the same. And then what was it as well? The white chocolate. That was also really funny, a very funny story. One of our customers also gave us the idea of, we've got normal hot chocolate, so if we do the white chocolate decadence, I think Friezo, then surely we can do a hot chocolate as well with the powder. And I think the white hot chocolate is pretty much just as popular as the standard hot chocolate. So that's just an example of one of the ideas that we've had to add to our menu on the fly, and it's been fun. And it's great to see everybody's reactions to our menus and the various foods and drinks that we've got on offer. Just to see people happy and chilled out. That's kind of what we're trying to provide here, is to give people an atmosphere and a place just to be able to chill out and have a good time. And there's not a lot of places where you can actually really do that. I mean, just to be able to enjoy a chilled out vibe and have to be able to forget about the negativity that's happened in the week, and have a game or 2 or 3 or 4 or 10 as we usually do, we as gamers or even non-gamers, just being able to sit around and try out new stuff, because that's also what we offer here. We've got the VR system down that side, which we'll be showing you guys shortly, and I can't tell you, just it's been ridiculous how busy that section has been, and I suppose it's understandable. I mean, when it comes to Beat Saber, and that's probably one of the most popular games next to Until Dawn Rush of Blood. So, and it's so funny because people who aren't even horror enthusiasts have been playing this game. And the one night we had a girl who, she wanted to play something with some shooting elements, and I told her about the game, I warned her, it is a bit of a horror game, and she said, it's cool, as long as she's able to shoot something, then she's happy with that. So set her up on that, and little did I know, she had a fear of clowns, and the first level actually has clowns. So by the time she was done, look, she was an absolute star. I was quite surprised, but it was probably the the adrenaline that made her get all these various headshots, and I was just like, what? This is her first time, how is she doing this? And it must have been from the adrenaline rush of I suppose that's where the title actually makes sense, Rush of Blood. And then she told me after she was finished with the level that she has a fear of clowns. And I was like, oh, wow, okay, so you've literally just conquered your fear. Can you believe it? So, yeah, the VR has been absolutely one of our most famous places. And, yeah, we haven't even had a chance to play on the VR ever since.
Funny enough, this was during our first month. What happened was we decided to, with the staff and everybody that was here, part of the team, when we closed, I think we closed at about 10 o'clock that night. We then decided to turn on the VR and obviously close the gates. And I think we spent about 2 hours finally getting to VR. So we were playing Beat Saber, we were doing the Rush of Blood, we were playing Farpoint. We also did I think it's Hard Point or something like that. Hey Aileen, thanks very much for joining the video. And then eventually we decided, okay, our beds are calling. So yeah, even though we're here and we are doing the whole CodeBro thing and supposed to be pushing out our video content, which we actually are doing quite well. We are managing to push out quite a lot of video content. I don't know if you've even gone and looked at both channels to see how many videos we've published, video reviews and discussions and interviews. We've actually managed to do quite a lot content-wise in between all of our other duties. I'm not too sure if Mikey has mentioned the shift in the staff. Obviously a lot of things have changed here regarding the staff. Wouldn't say situation, but setup. A lot of the people that have been in and around the kitchen area and here wearing the crew shirts, a lot of them have come through for the experience and and just to be exposed to this industry, which is great. They've picked up a lot of experience, and they're actually back at school now. So that would be Damien that you saw on the, if you go and take a look at our, I think it's the CodeBro Cafe YouTube channel, Meet the Team. You would see that Tiffany was there, obviously Roberto was there, Damien was there. Now Roberto's still with us. Roberto is still at school. He is, I can't remember the age, but whatever. He's just about to finish schooling. But he decides to come and spend the rest of his waking hours here at CodeBro Cafe. So he's been with us since day one. Tiffany joined us from day one, and then Tiffany was with us for a month. And she's also shifted on, and she's gained a lot of knowledge and imparted a lot of knowledge to us. I mean, again, like in the video said, all of our gourmet milkshakes and all that kind of stuff, they come from her, and they will forever be credited to her. You know, so everybody that's been here, they've tweaked what CodeBro Cafe is, and everybody's vision and passion was exactly the same. Hey Bianca, thanks very much for joining. It's good to see all the friendly and familiar faces popping in to have a quick listen to how things have changed and progressed. So, if you don't know, did you discuss opening night and from then? So, if you were here on opening night, or you've heard about opening night, obviously there are gremlins in the system. So, TVs weren't working. I was late because I was picking up stock last minute. And like without even like getting out there to say, okay guys, we're officially open, and go through the red ribbon cutting that we had in mind. 7 o'clock, people just rushed through the doors. I arrived here, I think it was 7:15, and the place was pumping, and it was like, Jean, we've got this problem, Jean, we've got this problem, Jean, we've got this problem. And then Jean was in the roof getting wiring done and cables connected to the TV so that we could get everything going. And then the card machine that we'd had here magically found legs, so we couldn't process card transactions. It was just like a typical opening situation. Thank you very much, Bianca, for the comment. She says, still so proud of your success. Well done to you and the team. Many more happy and successful years. That's exactly what we're intending. We're intending to be here and grow till the day the foundations collapse. And the plans, oh my word, the plans are good. The plans are big. You know, I don't wanna spill the beans just yet, but let's just say that with growth, like everything else, comes expansion, and that expansion will still stay true to the whole CodeBro feel and vibe. We have probably catered and had over probably 5,000 people, easily 5,000 people in and out of CodeBro Cafe in the past 2 months. And out of those 5,000 odd, I haven't had a single negative comment. There has been criticism, but constructive criticism in means of, why don't you guys try this, try that, try this, etc., etc., and why don't you offer certain things? And then obviously we need to explain that CodeBro Cafe, we are in a residential area, okay? Even though we're on a main road, where there's a lot of businesses, this premises is zoned as business 3, which means that the only thing that is allowed on this premises is a coffee shop or offices, so business offices, and we do both, okay? So when it comes to offering stuff that a restaurant would offer, we're not allowed to, okay, legally, and rightfully so, because it doesn't really fall within the scope of what we want to do and what we wanted to do. Hey, Gert, nice to see you joining in and sitting through a bit of a discussion here. So we really do appreciate it when people do come to us and say, hey, we love the place, because everybody approaches us and says, we love this place, we love the concept, we've never seen anything like it. And it's true, because this is the first of its kind in South Africa. Not in the world, because stuff like this does exist overseas. I've just tweaked it a little bit. And with the help of Michael's knowledge and assistance, we've been able to mold it into what it is today. So we're only able to accept and apply certain amounts of things that are given to us as that constructive criticism. As an example, when it comes to hard tack alcohol, that is something we cannot do and will not do, because we are in a residential area, we're a coffee shop, and we have a responsibility, because this place has been built for the community, okay? We've always said that on opening night, at every single event that we've hosted the opening night, the night we introduced our gins and tonics. Then we've had tournaments. Then last Friday or last Saturday, we had the Avengers Endgame Soiree event, where we had cosplayers coming through here, rocking outfits that are absolutely insane. So if you go and take a look on the CodeBro Cafe channel, you'll see we interviewed one of the ladies, Janae. She cosplayed as Iron Man, Iron Lady, Iron Woman, I suppose, and she was completely painted up. Hey, Shanae. Thank you very much for joining. Aileen, very proud of you guys. So cool to see how successful you've been. You've worked so hard to make this happen, and hey, what can I say? Stoked that we are family. Indeed. It's a shame that hopefully one day we'll be able to purchase you a ticket, and then we can set you up across the road here. We've got a guest house, Barissimo's. Then you can come and spend a week and come and chill with a family in and around the area. So let's make that a goal, bro. Let's get Aileen here. But thank you very much for that comment. So because it is a residential area and it's built for the community, it's built for all the people that are influential, the people that are passionate, the people that are interested but skeptical about this kind of thing, i.e. esports, consoles, just the lounging thing and the mixture of everything and the mixture of foods. Once they've come in, they've been converted. It's something that, yes, on paper, saying esports lifestyle lounge, where we serve food and there's computers and there is a live stream studio and there's consoles and a hub and vape friendly lounge and outside section, you read it and you think, okay, this sounds very interesting, but you have to come through to see it, to actually let it sink in and click and convert you. I mean, non-geeks, let me put it that way, non-geeks have come in and they don't want to leave. They come to us afterwards and they say, why do you gotta close now? And then again, we have to say, guys, you have to remember, we're in a residential zone. Ekurhuleni has strict rules. It's a residential zone. There are still strict rules. So as much as we'd love to be open 24/7, that kind of thing, unfortunately, isn't possible without the help of you guys helping us convince, I'd say, town council that this is not a malicious situation where there's noise, because there actually isn't any noise. I've gone to the neighbors to actually ask them, can you hear us? And a lot of times they've said no. I've actually had the guy from Barissimo's take a walk over and say, are you guys trading? Are you doing business? Because we don't hear you. Yes, we see the cars, but we don't hear you guys. Are you guys selling food? Are you, and this place is packed in the evenings. I would say roughly from about 4 o'clock, the cars start rolling in. And Murphy would have it that customers arrived, just as we said, we're going to do this when it is quiet enough for us to be able to just chill and chat and relax with you guys. So The goal is, again, like I'm saying, the hardtack is not going to happen because we need to make sure that when you leave here, you don't leave here feeling, would you like us to turn on a console for you? Fantastic, Mikey. Would you just go and turn on a console for the young lady? So, like I'm saying, is we have a responsibility, okay, and as a family business, as true to our nature as we are, being honest in everything that we do, honest reviews, honest presentation, we need to make sure that when you leave here, like Mikey said, you feel happy, you feel chilled. I mean, even if you've had a bad day, come through to CodeBro Cafe. I didn't mean to make that rhyme, but what happens is we've seen it all the time. People come in here after a rough, hard day, suit and tied. They sit down and they start off with a milkshake or a Coke or something like that. And within half an hour, that tie's off. The jacket's next to them. Buttons have been undone and they are chilled. They're relaxed. They end up spending about 2 hours here just enjoying themselves and leaving with a smile. And that is the reason why CodeBro Cafe exists, okay? That is why we don't charge for the gaming, okay? And this is something, again, that blows everybody's minds. We always get the question, how are you guys making your money? How are you covering your overheads? How are you making sure that you can sustain the business when you're offering, all the consoles and the computer sections and all that kind of stuff free of charge? Without time limits and all that kind of stuff like we have at all the other gaming venues in South Africa. And the answer is plain and simple. We remain humble and we make sure that our offering, which is now on our menus, so it'll be my phone this time, stays cool, funky, and up to date, because you're going to want to try and have something to chow. And our prices are exceptionally competitive. I mean, we've even had guys saying, listen, you might need to up your prices. And we're like, we don't need to, guys. We're not here to rip you off. We're not here to make money. We're here to make sure that every foot that walks through that door has a unique experience every time you come through. I see there's a comment that's come through from Anthony. Hey guys, so CodeBros has their own setups for use? Yes, we don't bring our own rigs and consoles. Not at all. So that's exactly what I was leading into. Our overheads are covered, okay? When it comes to the equipment that is here, we need to say thank you very much to our sponsors, okay? So that is why you see Lucky, the MSI Dragon here, and the MSI rigs at the back there. MSI hopped on board and supplied us with, I don't know if you just quickly want to go and grab that MSI box at the back there, supplied us with 10 top-of-the-range MSI rigs, okay? They've got i7s in them. They all are rocking the MSI GeForce GTX 1660 Ti graphics cards. Our network is handling all the online gaming, all the online streaming. I mean, we can stream and have our guys playing online competitively, and there's no drop in network. And that's where we need to say thank you very much to our internet partners, which is Sky-Fi. As you can see, their logo does pop up every now and then, bottom left of the stream. So no, Anthony, you guys can just rock up. We've got the console set up on that side. We'll give you a quick interior tour just now, and you can jam. If you want to, you guys can bring your consoles to update. Roll in with your Xbox, roll in with your PlayStation, plug it into our network, and update your apps if you need to. If you've got issues at home with your internet and you want to play something specific, you can bring your consoles if you really, really wanted to. But we just wouldn't have space for rigs at this point in time until we set up and experiment with something that we want to do soon, is an old school LAN. The which button? Oh, that's cool. Okay, I didn't know that. Learn something new every single day. So that's the core of the business, is our sponsors. Now all the peripherals as well have been sponsored. Razer has sponsored all of the peripherals inside this gaming room here, or at least not gaming room, the esports room this side. So we've got the Razer mice, the Razer Goliathus tournament, or the extended mouse pads, the keyboards, and it's the Kraken tournament edition headsets. And in that room there, we have got the MSI, I think the DS502 headsets running with Trust Gaming keyboards and mice, as well as the MSI mouse pads. So when it comes to tech and availability, everything is streamlined. The consoles, we've got VR, which Mikey has already mentioned, which the minute the play starts getting busy, that VR section is so full that I actually need to get a second VR headset pretty soon, just to be able to cater for all the VR enthusiasts, because a lot of people that come here have never experienced VR. The queues are always too long at Rage. The queues are always too long at Comic-Con last year for people to take part and experience it, even just the basic VR demos. And the people come here and they just get addicted. We have one mom that had never done any VR in her entire life, and now she is so hooked on Beat Saber, it's not even funny. She has fights with her kids for a turn, and they're slowly getting dad involved. So we actually had them say, okay, they're going to leave, but one more turn. No, if you're going to have one more turn, I need to have a turn. And they ended up spending another hour on the VR. So that covers that side of things. When it comes to the new games and the new titles, done the VR story on a phone, is it a big difference on PC? Okay, so the VR we running is the PlayStation VR. We haven't invested in a Vive or an Oculus. So I don't know, maybe we should do that, because I think it's a different experience as well, because MSI has sponsored us 2 laptops as well, and they're both VR capable. They are absolutely staunch beasts. As you can take a look in the top left hand side corner of the stream, you'll see it is, or top right hand side, it is the MSI GT A3 VR 7 RF Titan. Go and Google that so that you can take a look at what it is. It's an absolute beast. So we would actually be able to set up that console in that or that laptop in that section connected to a Vive. We should actually take a look at that. Yeah, so that's something that we'll be doing shortly. It's on our goal. Hey, what's happening, Bonnie? Thank you very much for joining us. If you guys have missed quite a bit of stuff that we've discussed, you're more than welcome to, once we're done, just scroll through the intro section and see what we've discussed. We've discussed how things have changed, how the staffing's changed, how the menu's mutated, and the menu mutation has absolutely just it's been working, and a lot of the stuff is very unique. And something we need to mention is, look, we're not a fast food joint, okay? CodeBro Cafe is not a fast food joint. Yes, we're a coffee shop, and we offer the milkshakes, and we offer these fantastic gourmet pizzas and waffles and sandwiches and burgers that are not exaggeration. They are that high. We actually do need to stick a pin in it to make sure that the stuff doesn't fall over. We spend a lot of time on our presentation and the quality of our food, okay? Everything is fresh. We make our own pizza dough. So when you order a pizza, we literally go and we roll the dough, we press the pizza bases ourselves, We put down the pizza base tomato mixture that we also do ourselves. And the only thing that I would say we don't do ourselves is grow the chickens, slaughter the food contributing critters, and milk the cows to make the cheese. But everything else is fresh. When you order a burger, the patties get made then and there. Don't worry about being late. What's happening, Tristan? Thanks for joining, buddy. It's good to see you here. So everything gets done fresh. We've only had 2 people out of the 5,000 ever complain to us that we take, that, you know, or wouldn't say take too long, but they want to know how, you know, how much longer it's going to be until we have just hold on 1 second. We seem to have somebody here. Just all right, okay. I'm just quickly going to hand over to Michael so I can take over. Just come through. I'll take over there from you.
It could hop over the couch there. Ah, my word. Ooh. Sitting on a hard couch now in comparison to this one. Oh, it's a little bit harder. Still comfortable. Cool. Okay. So yeah, like my brother was saying, all the food and that is made fresh, and like the patties. I'm sure you mentioned the patties. We literally roll them out as well. So grab them out of the bowl and roll them, and then press them on the griller, and okay, I'm being shooed. Been shooed on over. Tristan, I see you've got a comment here. Sweet. Congratulations, guys. Keep on going. Great place and always awesome food and drinks. Need to get myself a CodeBro shirt or some merch.
Hint, hint there. Hey. No, but you do deserve. You do deserve. We have got so many regulars, guys. Like, with an example, Tristan's a regular. They come through very often with their hub. And again, so that's filtering into how things are a little bit different here as well at CodeBro Cafe, is the fact that we are we are hub and vape friendly inside. So there's more than enough ventilation to make sure that the place doesn't get hotboxed and it doesn't intrude when it comes to, you know, when there are families and children around. This place is so well ventilated, so we quite often have all the tables filled with hubs and people just sitting, relaxing, enjoying, having something to drink and something to eat, and that's why we've also now just introduced our own vape juices. I missed the response earlier to the competitive gaming, and if we just log into our Steam and Origin accounts on your machines. Yes, that is what you can do. So if you want to pop on in, and I don't know if you want to, if you just want to come by yourself or bring your entire clan through, you guys literally just bring yourselves, take a seat, log into Steam, Origin, Epic, what is the other platform? There's one more, Uplay. And the games are installed. If the game's not installed, you can download it. Our internet speed's fast enough for you to download it quickly and get rocking and rolling. So you're more than welcome to log in with your own accounts. So people that don't come with their own accounts obviously play on pre-installed accounts. So CodeBros 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And obviously they rank it up. But if you want to come in and play competitively, whether it be CSGO, Dota, whether it be Fortnite, whether it be whatever it is, yes, you'll come through, you log in with your own account, and you're in an enclosed room there. So you're not going to have randoms coming and standing behind you because, as you can see, it's glass. It's a glass door. So, Bonnie, haven't had the privilege yet to come through other side of Josie, but would have to come and taste those freshly homemade natural big burgers. Yes, please do. So we look forward to you coming through, Bonnie. It's a unique experience for everybody that comes through. So now just getting back to the fact that we've just launched our very own vape juices that are all also cafe themed. So we have the berry daiquiri. We have got the apple sours, which is freaking fantastic. Then we have got the vanilla coffee. We have a Raging Bull. We have which is like it tastes like an energy drink. We've got the Aftershock, which is like a cool ice type of flavor. And then there's two more. There is, did I mention the vanilla coffee? Okay, so then we have Wixed Gum, which is, if you remember, Wix bubble gum, which you cannot find anymore anywhere. We have got Wix bubblegum flavor. As far as I know, we are the only people with this flavor, and it tastes 100% like that old purple chewing gum or pink chewing gum that never lost its flavor. Don't know why they stopped making it, but in any case, so if you're not a vapor and you want to come and taste and remember what Wix tasted like, it's safe for tasting. So it's vegetable oil that gets used, obviously, which is the VG, and it is a mostly VG mixture as opposed to PG and VG. So you can come through, we can give you a droplet on your thumb, you can smell that Wix, and you can even taste it, and you'll be fine. I promise you'll be fine, but you'll have that nostalgic feeling. And then the last one is the fruit pastels. So we'll be looking into two more pretty soon because the vape juices are doing very well. Denise loves her vape flavors and says thank you 1,000 times. No, Gears of War is available. Anthony, nice to know you guys have like demo accounts in case someone would like to just see how the game is before they purchase it themselves. That's exactly it. Operating hours are listed on our website and as well as our Facebook page and on our Google account. We open up every single morning, 9 a.m. in the morning, and we close at, it's either between 10 or 11 at night, depending on how busy the place still is. We have to cap it at 11 o'clock. Rehashing back to this being a residential zone zoned for business 3. So again, if people want us to be able to stay open longer, we need the support of the community, the clientele, and good behavior. And everybody is very well behaved. We do have the odd few that when leaving think that this is Tokyo Drift. They like to speed out here and rev till their exhausts pop. And I'm actually going to be putting something up there. Oh yeah, and cranking up their sound system to max at 11 o'clock at night. So I'm going to actually be putting something up on the wall so that as you drive out, it says, please respect the residential zone. Please drive out quietly. Thank you for your consideration, I suppose, because I think that's the only problem we have is some people leaving here and wanting to show off. So yeah, that's what happens. What's up, Jordan? Jordan is another one of our Jordan's one of our regulars. I don't know, am I? I'm too loud. Yes, Jordan, you're loud verbally, okay, bro? Like, Jordan will chime in on every single conversation that anybody's having at any freaking point in time. But he's got valuable input. See what I did there? So we love you, Jordan. We really, really do. You're a freaking awesome code bro yourself. Joe Burgers. Oh, we should actually call them Joe Burgers. I must change this thing on the menu to say Joe Burgers. Okay, Bonnie, that's gonna be yours. We're gonna credit that to Bonnie. And this is again community. Community get involved. They help us with these ideas. We implement it, and you know it was you. Now, there's this video that's going to exist forever because we're going to upload this video onto YouTube, to the YouTube channel afterwards. And forever, people will know that Joe Burgers on our menu is Bonnie's. She coined it. So, in a way, closing that time helps. It's usually between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. that the alcohol starts to bring out the Johnny Bravo. Yeah, that's very true. But again, we don't have the hardtack to cause that problem. If we do serve alcohol at events and those kind of things, we do limit it to 2 maximum, because of regulation. And obviously we check who's driving. So if we see that it's that dude that got out of the car placing an order, and we know he's going to be driving when he leaves, we only allow him 1 max beer, or 1 max draft, 2 max beers, because the draft is 750ml glass, which then leads into one of our other sponsors, which is the Red Rock Brewing Company. So the only beers that we would be serving on events is the Red Rock Brewing Company's craft beers, and we've got the Rusty Trigger draft and the 9-inch ale draft, which go into the 750ml glasses. We also have the Rusty Trigger in a 340ml bottle. Then we've got the Bad Moon Crystal Weiss, 750. And then we've got the Firebird IPA and the Storm Rider Pilsner. And every single one of these beers is amazing. So thanks to Red Rock for hopping on board and showing their faith from the beginning. From the beginning, they were on board. From the beginning, Skyfire's been on board. From the beginning, MSI's been on board. From the beginning, Razor's been on board. From the beginning, Trust Gaming's been on board. From the beginning, Turtle Beach has been on board. From the beginning, Megarom Games has been on board. Megarom Interactive. So again, when new games come out, we do receive press and media samples beforehand, and we have them available on the consoles and on the PCs for you to try out, like was mentioned earlier. To try out before you actually purchase it. A lot of people like to get hands-on and see whether it's worth their dime, especially because the gaming is so expensive these days. So yeah, that's pretty much things like that. Anthony, or even Bro Burgers. Bro Burgers is cool too. Navan, hey guys, Dota 2 MDL Disneyland starting tomorrow. Will you be showing the games on your screens? Of course, we definitely will be. There's no other things for us to be showcasing on our screens, so we definitely be able to put that up. I'm getting a voucher for that, Bonnie. You know what? Quite honestly, inbox us. Okay, so we'll hook you up with a voucher for your visit. Do you guys also do some of the ciders like Hunters? See, the thing is, we have had requests, and ciders we definitely can look into. So, I'm not too sure what would be the best to have again. Seeing as though Red Rock is involved here, I want to check with them whether they have accessibility to that. Otherwise, we do need to approach the SAB to get a vendorship through them, because we want to do things legitimately. All right. Forever, anybody can say what they want to about CodeBros or Jean Duplessis or Michael Duplessis, but we do make sure that we do things the right way, legitimately. There's a paper trail. So when we do start stocking Black Label or Reds and Esprit and Hunters, we would like to do it having gone into vendorship with the SAB, and obviously getting the normal soft drinks, Coke and all kind of stuff through ABI isn't really necessary, because that is readily available at macros, which is where all of these wholesale places are available. But I would not like to specifically go into, for example, a Pick and Pay liquor store or a Macro liquor store and buy huge quantities like that, because then I don't know. Just to me personally, it then feels like we would be like a Shabin kind of situation. So again, it's my own stubbornness, guys, but we really want to do things the right way. We want to be here for as long as we possibly can, like I said, until the foundations crumble. Rusty Trigger is awesome, thanks. Yes, Jordan. Yep, there's a recommendation there. How many people can game at once? Well, your packs total. We've got the 10 PC setups in the 2 esports rooms, so that's 10 esports guys, and I think your mic is off. No sound. Sound on. 1 2 1 2. Sound. Okay, cool. All right. So it looks like sound is back. Okay, so just to get back to that. So how many people packs? So we've got 5 PCs in that room, 5 PCs in that enclosed room. So 10 competitive esports players at a time. Then we have the 4 consoles on that side. So we've got the Xboxes, the PlayStations, and we do have Nintendo Switch available as well for those that want a Nintendo Switch. And if you want to bring through, the only thing is we can't cater for you bringing through a rig, but you're more than welcome to, like a lot of people do, is bring their laptops and utilize the lounge areas and sit down with a laptop. We hook you up with either Ethernet or our Wi-Fi, and you can game and join there. So PAX, I think, is as many people as can fit in this place that can bring mobile laptops and stuff like that. I don't know if you just want to see. I think she's looking for something. Okay, so sound is back. What have you got planned for Rage? Rage plans, to be completely honest with you, I can't say too much, but we will be at Rage. You can look forward to seeing CodeBro Cafe and the CodeBros at Rage. It'll more than likely be a joint venture with somebody, and we will be presenting exactly what CodeBro Cafe is at Rage. So we will have a lounge available with said partner. We will have our coffees available with said partner. We will potentially have our milkshakes available with said partner. Just not foods, because there are food vendors there. So we do need to be very careful with that. And so you can definitely look forward to seeing Code Bros and CodeBro Cafe at Rage. Okay, sound. Quality's good. Like Redstone fruit ciders for the ladies. That's a good suggestion there. Sounds fine. No, it's working. Fluctuations on your side. All right. Well, I think that covers everything that I've really wanted to say and get off my chest with regards to the current standing of things. Obviously, with winter coming, we will still be operating. We're open 7 days a week, 9 to 10. We've got the fireplace. We've got the heaters. Hey, we can even get some CodeBro branded blankets for people that, if you still want to come and chill and you're still too cold, we'll have some blankets. We'll have some blankets available during the winter. Awe Martinez, dankie dat jy hierso kom join het met ons. Ek is baie dankbaar, Boetie. En jou foto's is flippin' mooi. So guys, Martinez, who's just joined the chat there, is the photographer that came through and started taking the photographs, or did the photo shoot for our vape juice launch. Go and check him out on Instagram. Wow. Jammer Martinez. It's at Slightly Fluffy. Go and check him out. You'll see he's posted up one of the photographs already, and it is absolutely sick. This guy has got talent for days. Waves in Spanish. Sounds great. there is eating areas or just lounging areas. Yes, there are eating areas, so that's the tables that we've got on the outside section there, and obviously the lounging areas with the tables. So I'll give you guys a quick tour now. We'll walk through, and Mikey will pick up the camera and show. Gaming blankets with the armholes. Where on earth will we find those? Interesting. That's going to take a bit of Googling. It's a good idea. I freaking love it. You guys should have hoodies and shirts made. CodeBro hoodie in winter would be awesome. We've already got the order in. CodeBro hoodies are on their way. CodeBro hoodies are on their way. We found absolutely incredible quality. The same people that did our CodeBro shirts, the crew shirts. Because I mean, the thread count on this is insane. The quality of the print. It's not heat pressed. It's been actually, I can't remember what the process is. It doesn't fade. So the same thing will be applied to, I think it's the 260 thickness hoodies. So they're going to be nice and warm and freaking stylish. Pockets all the way through. So you can look forward to the hoodies dropping for the winter period. So I'm not going to say next week or next month. They'll be ready for the winter period. I can guarantee you that. CodeBro caps. Yeah, Navon, we'll definitely get some CodeBro caps in as well. Pardon? Oh, thanks, Bonnie. That's really cool. All right, so we're going to quickly take the camera off of its stand there. And I'm going to walk with a phone. So I'm going to be out of picture momentarily while I walk around. Yes, I'm standing on my own couches. Okay, so I'm just going to show Mikey how to get the camera off. Okay, so it's that one there.
Hello, hi guys. Did you see my nostrils?
Okay, pull it. That's what she said. Okay, cool. What's happening, Dave? Just hold on 1 second. Byron, how you doing? Laka, thank you. You're live on our YouTube stream right now. Well, not a YouTube, our Facebook stream.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, guys, this is Byron from MSI, the guy I was talking about earlier. So Byron, say how's it to everybody.
How's it going?
So tomorrow, like I was saying, with MSI being involved so hectically, tomorrow we've got the MSI Day on May the 4th be with you, happening here at the CodeBro Cafe. So guys, go and check it out. The event is posted on both of our Facebook pages, so make sure you come through. There will be refreshments, and it is the day that we are going to be showcasing all of the laptops, specifically that one that I did mention that we're handling all these streams through, that beast of a Titan. Is that right, Byron?
Yeah, that's correct.
Do you want to take this conversation up just now again?
I'll call you a little bit later then. Okay, don't stress.
No worries. Any case, so guys, that's Byron. Ciao, but. So yeah, you can unplug the power. Okay, just don't make it so shaky, Mikey. Mikey's making it shaky one-handed with a very heavy camera. Okay, so obviously you know the green is where the focus is. Okay, cool. So Kim said, what's happening to Byron? Jordan, ask him to organize us all is MSI camp. That would be freaking cool. What's up, Byron? Go wait to see. It's gonna go down tomorrow. Yeah, so the MSI Day, it's going to be the MSI notebook a showcase today. So we have a bunch of MSI notebooks, which is the gaming laptops that will be on showcase for you to come and get hands on, come and play with games on. We're going to be having some tournaments as well. If I remember correctly, it is Apex, it is Mortal Kombat, and it is Fortnite. So there will be those kind of tournaments. There will be loads of freebies as well and prizes for everybody to win. So, my word. Let me just quickly see. Cheryl Sinclair. Jean saying hello? Jean saying hello. Yeah. Hi. Yes. Okay, Cheryl, if you don't mind, would you give me a call back in about 10 or so minutes? We're just busy doing a live broadcast, which you are now part of on on Facebook. So, guys, that's Cheryl Sinclair joining us. Okay, we'll chat to you shortly. Okay, thanks. Bye. So, obviously, Cheryl calling now to find out about birthday parties, because yes, we host birthday parties. We have hosted 21st, we have hosted a 40th, we have hosted a 9th, a 16th, and all that kind of stuff. So as you can see, we've got the console section here where the young lady's busy playing. Business on front, party on the back. Okay. Cool. So you can take a walk through. Yeah, we've got somebody walking through there. Sure. Okay. I'll sort you out now. All right. So we're just getting some more orders rolling through. Okay. So as you can see, this is the semi-casual lounging area where we have the consoles. So we've got the TV there, the TV behind, the two TVs behind, which have the VR setup. And then we also have the couches close by so that everybody can chill and chow and join in on the gaming or have their hubs in while we're busy gaming. And then we move straight on through to the purely lounge area. This here is our Inspire meme wall. So you can see it's a chalk wall where people write motivational messages or, GFX was here and they date it and see how long it stays on the wall for. And it's pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. You're getting to see a bit of how large the place is, Bunny. So as you can see, here's the lounging area. And so we've got the L-shaped couches to make it a lot more open and spacious and very interactable with your friends that you roll on in with. So obviously we've got our menus on the tables now for people to see, because if Mikey just quickly shows you the TV up at the top there, we in the beginning obviously had to have a menu available for the people that aren't tech savvy, because we've had people from all ranges of age come through and not everybody's tech savvy. So we had our menus up on the screens, but sometimes it's a little bit frustrating having to wait for the food to pop up when you're looking at the drinks menu. So we've got that going. On the right hand side, which we'll move down this way, you guys will see that we have our heaters in place, fully gassed up and ready to rock and roll to keep this room quite warm, which that'd be more than enough to keep this room nice and warm. And then we'll just quickly move on out to the front section. I think let's go through this side. Yeah, the cable's definitely long enough. It should be. I hope so. Otherwise, you're just going to have to zoom that way. Let me take a look. Okay, so I'm going to put down the mic quickly. Oh boy, have I just caused a tanglement. Okay, there we go. Cool. Alright, hold on. There we go. Okay, cool stuff. There we go. So move on through and let's see how far we can get here. You can keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Alright, so I'm going to open up the sliding doors and then Mikey can show you what it looks like outside. there we go. So, okay, parking may be a bit of a limitation. Do you guys experience issues with that? No, not at all. With regards to parking, when the parking area is full, we have an arrangement with a shopping mall literally 100 meters down the road. We just won't be able to show you that right now. But we then personally Uber everybody to the CodeBros Cafe. So just quickly pop on through this way, Mikey. Follow me. So just to answer that question, I don't know if you want to just quickly zoom in on the caddy there. So behind the blue Micra, you'll see a CodeBros branded caddy, and we fill that up, and we personally Uber everybody to and from the CodeBro Cafe to what you call it, to the location from the mall. We've already got agreements in place with the mall. There's security on point. There are 2 police officers available as well on call, and there are also, don't know. Yeah, well, let me say this because then maybe it could be a deterrent. There are 3 undercover cops that are in strategic places at the. Let me just move inside, Mike. It's a bit hot out here, and the light is bright. That are there to guard all of the ATMs. So there's plenty parking available there, and we've never had issues. Opening night, we hosted 550 people. And then the night thereafter, which was our gin and tonics evening, which we launched, was the Friday after that. We hosted 470 people. And we catered for all the parking. We had no complaints. Everybody absolutely loved being personally ferried by the CodeBro crew to and from the location. So no, that's absolutely not a problem. So blunt regulations with regards to the law not being officially passed. This is a business residence, and the law, once it does get passed on weed, it's only on personal premises, so your home, that you're allowed to obviously smoke your joints. So this is a completely weed-free and drug-free venue because of it being business 3 and it not being your house. So unfortunately for those people that feel that it's because it's been legalized that it's cool to roll out into social environments with it, we do have strict regulations here. Our neighbors on that side and our neighbors behind us are police as well. So they smell it, there's going to be trouble. So yeah, I hope that asks, or at least answers the questions. A lot of effort and time has been put into work. Thanks very much, Anthony. Yeah, there we go. So never mind. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to slowly move on back to the front section, and I will hand over to Mikey to do the sign off, and I will quickly help the customers out there with their new order. And I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching. So obviously this is our 2 months in review. We've been able to cover a lot of content. Go and take a look at our YouTube channels, please. Our CodeBros YouTube channel is where we stream our gaming content too. So you will find Michael doing Sekiro on launch day. When embargo lifted for streaming, you'll get to watch him play the game for the first time. All of that gets streamed live from the live stream studio at the back there. Yeah, let's quickly show the guys what the live stream studio looks like. Okay, so here's what the computer rooms look like, guys. Here's what the just checking, those guys are stoners, so I'll tell them. Okay, cool, Bonnie. Alright, so there's the computer room. All the computers are currently off, but you can see that they are fully kitted out with all the tournament stuff. So there's no latency during gaming, especially competitively, because we know that we have to deal with internet latency. So we've made sure, and Razer has made sure, that you'll be gaming without peripheral latency. Pretty soon we will be getting... These chairs are very comfortable, surprisingly. A lot of people say that they haven't sat in more comfortable chairs for a long time behind a computer setup. And so we will be replacing them soon with gaming computers. Gaming chairs, I mean. So, okay, this is, again, it's our office and live stream studio, so it wouldn't be anything if not messy. So if it was spick and span and not messy, I would say be worried. So this is the setup, Mikey, if you can just take a step up there, so you guys will see what's happening. So there we've obviously got the stream open, so we can check what's happening with you guys. We can see that the stream is doing fine here at 4.10 megs going up, and then there's the beast of a laptop that we mentioned earlier that handles absolutely everything so crisply, clearly, and beautifully. All right. Oops, Mikey making an almost fall over there. So we're going to quickly get the camera back onto its stand, and then I'm going to hand on over to Mikey so that I can help, because the lady's very upset that I'm taking so long to complete her order, and then Mikey can answer the rest of the questions. So no, you need to clip it in from the way you take it out. So pull the camera off again, and you slot it in through the back section. I wish I could show you guys what's happening here behind the scenes. Okay, that's cool. Let me just lock it into place. And she's locked. Cool, guys. Cheers. Thanks for watching and taking the time to listen to Jean.
Alrighty then. Cable's getting caught on something there again. Oh, there we go. Now it's free. Walking into frame. Here I am again. Oh, wow. Sorry about all the shaking as well. Oh, your shoulders and your arms get tired of it. It's a pretty staunch camera as well. So, yeah. I think I got my warm-up for gym ready there. I wish I could do gym again. It's been busy. So I've been neglecting some really important stuff there, but we've been having a lot of fun doing it as well. So, welcome, Monique. So awesome to have you on the stream here, and Dylan. Hey, welcome, guys. So yeah, like we mentioned before, if you want to see all of the content from before, all the questions that are asked and our answers, and you can, after the stream is over, then you'll be able to scroll back and forth and see all the various yeah, okay, cool, yes, no, definitely. So then the video will also be available on our YouTube channel, on the CodeBro Cafe channel specifically, in about an hour or so's time. So we'll get that uploaded, and you can see all the comments and all that too. So that's gonna be fun. Cool. Let me see. Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah, we've had a couple of. My brother was telling me now, and I can't believe I actually forgot about that as well. We've had a couple of people here, Pokemon Go players, who came by and have nominated our CodeBro Cafe sign as a Pokestop. So hopefully it will turn into a gym once it's up and running. So then we can, when you guys come through, you're a Pokemon Go player, we even give you free Meltan boxes to sit and catch here. So I hope to see some more of you guys. Will be we do the trade with the Nintendo Switch. We've got the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. My brother's actually got both Pikachu and Eevee. So you do the linking on the Pokemon Go account through the Switch, and you do the trade. Funny, it's quite interesting how that works. I was sitting with a guy yesterday, so and we got that going on two trades. Had two accounts that we traded on, and both accounts I saw the mystery box pop up in the inventory. So yeah, come on through. You're a Pokemon Go player and you want to help out on the nomination for Pokestop, then come on through. We'll even do the trade for you with a mystery box where you can sit and catch Meltans, and we'll be holding thumbs that you get a shiny. Cool, so let's head on through to the questions again. I can't remember where last John was regarding I'm not sure if John answered the question about esports, if it will be going up on the screens where the menus and the lounge area are. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Then we'll have because we've got two screens here by the bar section, and I'm sure it was probably in the video just now, and up here. So the one side we'll just change the menu over to the other side, and we'll be streaming the esports the esports tournaments on the stream, the first screen on the left that goes through to the lounge area as well. That's also where we stream the soccer matches as well, and rugby matches when that's on. The soccer's been very, very popular now, so we've been streaming a lot of that lately. Yeah, typical gamer's bedroom. That's true enough. Very, very true. Bronwyn says, best place, family loves it, and son can't get enough. Oh, shame. Yeah, we love you guys a lot. Love having you guys here. Bronwyn's also one of our regulars. Absolute fantastic people. Anthony, question. What about guys that come in daily to game the whole day but never order anything? Just a thought from a business point of view. Did you answer that one? Ah, okay.
Okay, well, think about it. It hasn't ever happened, so just shift up slightly so I can be in picture. Because now things are going to be a little bit darker, because obviously we're now back in the corner and shade has moved over. So just think about it this way. You're coming to play on one of the esports systems. So you are going to get hungry and thirsty, irrespective of who you are. We've never had a situation where that's happened. Somebody, you're gonna, after 2 hours of gaming, realize, heck, I'm thirsty, I'm gonna grab a Coke. And then we serve so much food here that there's continuously the smell of food. So it's not like we do it on purpose. It's not like we turn on a popcorn machine just for the sake of letting the smell go through. But the kitchen's always cooking. So people smell the bacon, they smell the chips, or they see us walking past with the food and they place an order. So we've never had that issue where somebody's come in and just played, got back in their car and left. Because it's such a casual environment, we actually end up chatting, and even during the chats people say, hey, can't I maybe just have something to drink? So, you know, it's really not an issue, because this place has been built for the community. So we wouldn't have an issue with that if it had to happen, but it hasn't happened, luckily. No, so it's not pay to play. That'd be quite cool. Having that sign as a Pokestop would be so cool. Yep. Didn't see that. Good question. Sure, a lot of kids during school holidays will pack the place for the computers. During the school holidays that just went by, yes, we had loads and loads of wouldn't say just kids, but teenagers and I'd say early 20-year-olds just spending the day here, yeah, quite often. And again, it wasn't a case of they just came, were dropped off, or walked and didn't order anything, they spent the day here with their mates, and again, peer pressure. A friend buys a Coke, you're gonna want a Coke. So you guys might, and this is again something everybody looks at me and says to me, Jean, your business plan or your business structure is flawed, because how can you make your only income or your only revenue stream being your food and your drinks? Because there's no pressure. And when there's no pressure, it's more, it's liberating. So, we generally find more situations where people come through, want to game and go and sit on the systems and log into something and do some competitive playing even, and have a coffee, have something to chow, and leave without even getting into the rooms. Not because the rooms are full, but because they've had their chill time. So it actually has worked out the right way. So yes, my structure might be a bit flawed, business sense wise. I completely agree with you. It doesn't make business sense, but it makes practical sense. And we are more practical than we are theoretical. So we like to take things that work and turn them into, actual goodness gracious. That's Byron again. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so alright guys, well, that's going to be the last of me answering questions. I'm going to shoot on to the back there. You're going to say thank you very much for watching again from my side. Really appreciate it. For those of you that haven't been here, look forward to seeing you here. Again, we do guarantee you a unique experience every time you visit. So even if you are trekking, we know it's a drive, but there's nothing in the south. So that is why we earmarked the south for this. We're South boys. We've grown up here in Alberton. We've lived here all our lives. And we've always needed to drive out to the north or to Pretoria for entertainment. So we've set this up in the south, not just for ourselves, but for the people in the south that can't really afford to drive out to the north every single weekend to go and socialize at different areas. And it's working. It's really working out quite well. So we know it's a trek if you're quite far out there, but we can promise you confidently it is worth the drive. I know petrol prices just spiked, but I promise you, you will not regret it. Just come and spend an hour or two intentionally, and you'll see yourself spending at least 5 hours unintentionally. And with that boldness, I'm going to say cheers.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you there. Even for us, it's been a unique experience. We're running the place, and we are shocked at how much fun that is. I mean, this is like our second home, basically, and literally in the sense of a home. It's we're comfortable here, and I think that's also what adds to the feel of the cafe. We're comfortable. We don't look like we're under strain or anything. And you guys, we chill and chat with you guys when we get the chance. Obviously, when the place isn't pumping and we're not out in the back there helping out with the food and that as well, then we get the chance to chat as well, and we enjoy it. We have a lot of fun doing that as well. So yeah, and one more thing, I saw there's one more question. Ilse asks if she assumes that there's time limit to each person's game time. Generally, when the place we find we never really need to put a time limit, because the people we've had here have been so accommodating to each other, even that when they do want to play and they see that the people are gathering and they want to turn as well, then they actually get up and say, here you go, I've had some time, we can switch as we go. So we haven't been forced to put a time limit. Even with the VR has been so packed, and we've had a couple of kids there playing for a while, but I think after a while you do get a bit tired, because it's this different experience with the headset. Not a lot of people are able to handle that for prolonged amounts of time. So yeah, we haven't really had the necessity to put time limits yet. Hopefully, it won't be needed for the future. Time to move to Alberton. Carpool. I love it. Dude, if you did move, man, we would put a special mention for you, like dedication. But anyways, it would be awesome to have you here. Really would be cool to shake you guys' hands and just get to know you guys and just be a part of the vibe. It's really cool. So yeah, that's from my side. Oh yeah, also there isn't anything here in the north as cool as CodeBros. That's true. That's true. We've been to, I think there was that one. I think my brother actually mentioned the one VR place in the north, and that was fun. We had a lot of fun there too. But then that was missing like the cafe vibe as well. So we tried to go for different, and that was, I think we succeeded in that. So now from my side, oh yes. Oh yes! Oh my word, we still spoke about that earlier. Oh man, you guys have been absolutely awesome, giving us all these questions that we've been answering. We completely forgot about the one thing we needed to announce tonight at 7 o'clock. Let me just do this. Look at this rocking box with Crash. At 7 o'clock, we will be doing. I hope you're not going to be catching my hand shaking there. We will be unboxing this beaut, Crash Bandicoot, and let me lift it up a bit. There we go. My hand's shaking like a freak. So yeah, we'll be unboxing this with the crowd from Twisted Realms. So they'll be here with us. We'll be doing a live interview and all that, and doing the unboxing with old Crash Man here. And then later after that, we will be doing a best of like versus time trial of Crash and see between CodeBros and Twisted Realms. So that's gonna be, we're gonna see who's better at Crash. So CodeBro Cafe. Okay, cool. Yeah. So just to specify, that will be happening on our CodeBro Cafe YouTube channel at 7 o'clock tonight. So if you haven't subbed yet, then make sure to go and give us a sub on there and ring that bell, because when the live stream goes, when it goes live, you will get the notification from YouTube saying, "Hey, they've just gone live. Come check out the shenanigans." So we'll be looking forward to seeing you guys there. Let me put Old Crash down over here so that we'll be sharing a couch, and he's looking. It looks like he's also looking forward to the shenanigans later. So now it's my turn to sign off. Thank you guys so much for joining. We've had some absolutely awesome feedback here. Oh, yeah, here we go. Just a quick one from Bronwyn. What is happening tomorrow for the 4th of May? Oh, yes, we did speak about the MSI Fan Day when Byron was on the phone earlier. So we've got the MSI Fan Day tomorrow where they'll be showcasing their laptops, specifically for the laptops. And there'll be food, there'll be drinks, It'll be live DJs as well. 2 of them. The May the 4th thing. Yeah, well, that is what's happening, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, May the 4th. There isn't really, no Star Wars themed kind of event. Because that's starting at around about 5. Yeah, it's from 5 o'clock. So we won't really be able to do anything else on the day. But even so, I'm sure we'll be doing a post as well, from our side, because May the 4th be with you. That's a bit of an early wish, but anyways, so thank you guys so much for joining us, and thanks a lot for all the questions and the feedback. The shenanigans in the chat was fun as well. I was peeking at it every now and then when I got the chance. So it's been awesome having you guys, and look forward to when the video goes onto our YouTube channel later as well. You'll see the comment section on the video. So from my side, thank you guys so much, and we will see you in the next video happening tonight. So ciao for now, guys.